Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new, which you most likely are. Today I'm making a video that I've been wanting to make for a really long time and have not done it. I feel very self-conscious. I haven't filmed in a really long time. Today I wanted to talk about size inclusivity in the beauty world, or in the fashion world, I guess. I have some news. Big news. I got into grad school. I got in for advertising and screenwriting. I'm gonna be pursuing screenwriting. Actually, the topics that got me in were body inclusivity and body neutrality. Like, my projects that I submitted for those were all around that. And basically what I'm saying here is that the screenplay that I wrote, as well as the project proposal that I submitted, were revolving around like plus size fashion and life as a plus size person. That didn't make sense when I was recording initially, but I feel like I am qualified to talk about this, especially as a plus size woman. As a lot of you guys might remember, American Eagle did a really big push on size inclusivity within their stores and online. In Canada, this wasn't translated as well as it was in the United States because they didn't carry a lot of their extended sizing in store. You'd be lucky if you could get a size 14, and it was always kind of like that, at least in my experience. But online it went up to a size 24, I believe. I could be entirely wrong on that, but that is a number I've seen. Let's just say 24. Recently, I was shopping on American Eagle because I am going on vacation in a couple of weeks and wanted to find just some cute things to wear. And I remember when they first launched their body inclusivity line, extended sizing, whatever you want to call it, they had hinted that there would be even more sizes. And this was particularly addressed because, or at least rumored, because their tops only went up to a size extra extra large, which is still technically straight sizing. An extra extra large compared to a 2XL is completely different, which is something that not a lot of brands seem to care about, but it doesn't matter. They were going to extend their top sizing, at least that was the rumor, and that never happened. Recently I was shopping and I noticed that a lot of their trendier pieces, especially for the bottoms, didn't go higher than a size 14. And that was really shocking because up until a few months ago, maybe even 6 months ago, everything was coming in, at least most of their extended sizing, even though the quantities were limited and it was really hard to get it. They often said out of stock. They were still listed in the size options as out of stock, whereas now it just stops at a size 14, sometimes a size 18, but even then the majority of women in North America are size 16, so a size 18 is really not that big of an impact on the plus size community. So yeah, I found that kind of odd and a little bit hypocritical because, or hypocritical might not be the right word, but a little bit suspicious, because after American Eagle launched that campaign, it seemed like a lot of other retailers were following suit. Abercrombie and Fitch goes up to, I think, a size 20 or 22 now, which is not great, but is arguably better than what they were before. Hollister goes up to a size extra extra large, and I think a size 20. And of course we have Old Navy, which is breaking everything by literally carrying so many sizes, I think up to 24 or 26 in stores and online. Old Navy is actually the only retailer that I've seen with all of their sizes in store with a decent amount of stock, which is incredible. It's so great that so many people can go and shop at Old Navy in person and find what they're looking for, which shouldn't even be like a praising point in general, in period, but it is. So I find it interesting that after literally every other brand that catered to smaller people started extending their sizing, American Eagle was like, you know what, we're gonna go now. I don't know what that was all about. I don't know who said that that was okay, but definitely not a good career move or not a good brand move, because a lot of people are noticing, if you even go on the Aerie site, all of their bottoms only go up to an extra extra large, and their bra sizes only go to a 42C, I think, which is not great. The biggest cup that they have in like all of their nice bras are like a triple D, which I know I'm not alone. I know I'm not alone when I say that getting the curls in a triple D is never gonna happen. It's just not. So they still act like they're, you know, body positive and inclusive when there's a lot of women out there that have big old bitties and they can't fit. And then the bralettes, extra large, no freaking way. Like, ma'am, there are some of us with big old boobies and there is nowhere for us to shop. It is so hard to find bras that come in sizes above, like even just a 38 triple G is so hard to find, and at an affordable price as well. So to praise inclusivity when like something as simple as bras and pants are not happening, tap out, just walk away at that point. I feel like they tried to hide and tried to subtly go back into their very exclusive sizing, and the thought that we wouldn't notice, but I know I'm not the only person who noticed. I started noticing this around like the summertime, and very quickly other influencers, I'm not an influencer, but very quickly influencers started catching on. I noticed Carrie Dayton posted a video where she mentioned it. I'm not the only one, because I'm not the only one who needs a size bigger than a 14. Like, if I squeeze really hard, I can make it work. But I don't want to look like a stuffed sausage. I simply don't. I'm past that. I don't care what size my pants are. Straight up. There are so many people who are like, are you not embarrassed of being a size 16? Like, no. No, I do not care. I see a doctor and they said I am fine. I do not care. I do not care. My body too bootylicious. Like, I don't know what to say. I don't know where I was going at that point. But I'm barely on this brink of plus size. Barely. Like, I fit in a size large to extra large in most things. My pants are 16, 18 most of the time. It should not be this hard for me to find clothes. That's all I'm saying. And it should not be this hard for me to find clothes at a retailer that started a movement to make things more inclusive. That doesn't make sense. They said we're done with Photoshop. They said let's clap for the 24 sizes, and then they took them away. I still don't think their models are photoshopped, but it really doesn't matter if your models are photoshopped when they're already skinny and the definition of society's beauty standards. And for their men's clothes, like, they had no plus size men. They had no plus size men. And I'm like, why are we focusing? This is a completely different tangent, but obviously women in society are viewed as less than men. We know this. But why are we focusing so much on inclusivity when it comes to women's fashion and not men's fashion? Like, I know that men's sizes typically just run larger. Like, their lines typically run past an extra large. Like, they usually do have extra large. I know that. But why are we not talking about men's plus size fashion? And I don't mean to be that girl, but like, I don't know. Seems weird. Like, I know we hate on men, but the body positivity movement and the body inclusivity movement is for literally everybody. Yes, it zeroes in on women because women's bodies are typically more criticized than men's. But you can't have a brand centered around inclusivity and body positivity and not have it surround men and women and not have it consistent and then suddenly take it away. That doesn't work. I don't know in any world where that works. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Anyways, I just wanted to get my thoughts out about why American Eagle sucks now. They really do suck, and I mean that. If, like, on the off chance that somebody from American Eagle watches this, give me a call. Hit me up. We can fix this. It's genuinely not too late. Like, I do believe that if they issued a statement, like, at some point in 2022 saying, like, we're sorry, we're gonna do better, we're working on doing better, and here's how we plan on fixing it, I feel like if they did that, I would forgive them. Personally, I would forgive them. The longer they stay silent, the longer I'm like, you really suck. You really, really, really suck. So anyways, let me know what you guys think about anything that I said in this video. I'm gonna stop talking now because I'm not making sense anymore, and this video is likely not gonna make a lot of sense, and my 2 very loyal viewers are gonna be like, girl, the fuck? And that's okay with me. I'm okay with that. Genuinely, I'm okay with that. I just had to get my thoughts out somewhere, and writing it in my journal just wasn't cutting it anymore. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Comment your thoughts below. Why do people hate fat people? Why is that a thing? And yeah, I guess that's it. Bye.